Hey y'all, welcome to the very first edition of What's Cooking with Grammy. Who am I?
Granny.
And who are you?
Macy Grace.
This is Macy Grace and I'm her Grammy. So today we're going to be making some pumpkin spice mini cupcakes with a cream cheese frosting. And then Macy, did you want to make something? What'd you want to make?
I want to make a pumpkin like this.
Is that what you want to do? Okay, so what have we got back here? What do we have back here, Macy?
This is back there.
What is that?
That's an egg.
Okay, so be careful with the egg because we don't want it to break, right? So we're going to be using some eggs today.
And
What else do we have?
This.
What is that?
That's a butter.
That's butter. Let's take a look at that. Oh, we have some butter down there and some cream cheese and some vanilla. Where's this one's the vanilla back here, and some powdered sugar. What do you think that's going to taste like, Macy?
This.
I think it's going to taste good. What do you like that you're touching right there? What is that?
That's a cream.
That's the...
Creamer.
What is this?
Butter.
Butter. And what are you doing with that butter?
I.
Are you touching it? Because what do you like to do with butter, Macy? That's exactly right. That's what Macy likes to do with butter. Macy likes to eat butter. So today we're going to be making some pumpkin spice mini cupcakes, Macy. The joys of cooking with your grandchildren are things like this. What did we just do? Poking holes in the butter. So we are going to get ourselves all straight with our mixing bowls. See our mixing bowls back there in the background? Well, we're going to start putting our stuff together. So hang on just a second, and when we come back, we'll have some ingredients ready to show you. You ready to get some ingredients together, Macy?
Yes!
All right. Tell the folks, we'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
All right, we're back. And we've gotten all of our mixing bowls. We've got our recipe right here. We have our measuring cups and our measuring spoons. And now we've got our, what are these, Macy?
That's a school.
Do you remember what it's called? What's it called?
This.
A whisk.
Whisk.
A whisk. We're going to use those to mix our ingredients together. And as you can see, Macy's had a little bit more fun with the butter while Grammy had her back turned. But that's okay, because what are we doing, Macy? Are we cooking? Who you cooking with? Who you cooking with? Silly goose? You are cooking with your Grammy. So, what we're going to do is we're going to start measuring out our things. Here are, okay, you can hold that. All right, stand still. So, our recipe calls for 3/4 cups of pumpkin puree, and I don't recommend any of these brands. These just happen to be the ones that I picked up today at Walmart. I don't always shop at Walmart, so you pick up your stuff wherever you want to, whatever grocery store you like. But anyway, 3/4 cup pumpkin puree. We've got 2 eggs. We're going to have a cup of granulated sugar. We're going to have a half cup vegetable oil, 1.5 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Macy, what are you doing? We're going to have 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of fresh ginger. Well, not really fresh ginger because I didn't want to grate it, so I just got this. So we'll use probably a little bit less than a half or a teaspoon. A 1/4 teaspoon of cloves and a 1/2 teaspoon of sea salt. Right now, Macy, we need to preheat our oven. You ready to preheat the oven with me?
Yes.
All right. So Macy's not allowed to touch the oven. So what we're going to do, though, is we're going to put it on bake.
Hey.
And we're preheating it to what, Macy? 350 degrees. And hit bake again. And I always open the oven to see if there's something in there because that's where I like to store my pans. hands. So we got to pull this out. Make sure we don't put that in there. And if by chance you forget to check your oven to see if it's empty, remember to use oven mitts when you pull stuff out.
Look at this. In the floor.
Oh no. If we drop stuff in the floor, what do we have to do? We have to wash it. So let me pick that up out of the floor and we'll wash it real quick and we'll be back. I'm an amateur, so you'll just have to excuse the camera exposure. I'm going to try and put it in the best place possible so you can catch all the action and catch Macy over there dipping her finger in the butter. Macy, smell this. Does it kind of smell spicy?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's our ground cloves. Ground cloves are quite spicy. I can remember when one of my kids was in high school, I think it was my daughter, Macy's mom, and her teacher said, here, put a whole clove in your mouth and leave it there. And I'm pretty sure her mouth went numb. So I don't recommend taking the clove and putting it in your mouth and holding it there. But it tastes great for our fall flavored mini cupcakes that we're doing. So today is November 3rd and fall is here and the leaves outside have changed colors and it's really beautiful outside. So I thought what better to do than to cook something that goes along with the season. And Macy likes cupcakes. You like cupcakes? Yeah. All right. You got to quit eating that butter. Alright, so we're going to start out with our dry ingredients. Macy, are you ready to start getting things put together?
Yeah.
Excuse me?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, so here in the South, I'm a big fan of saying yes ma'am, no ma'am, yes or no sir. So you'll hear me asking Macy to say those things. Just because, for me, I think it's good manners. Alright, Macy, we got to stop eating the butter. Now let's come over here and let's start working on our dry ingredients. So our recipe, here's our recipe. What is this called, Macy?
That's a recipe.
Very good. So this is our recipe. So we are going to put our dry ingredients together. So we're going to start with a cup of sugar. Macy, where's our sugar?
It's right here.
Well, it's actually right here. So let's get us a cup of sugar out.
Sugar out.
Yeah, we're going to get a cup of sugar. All right. Let's fill it all the way up. I store my sugar in an airtight container that used to hold coffee creamer in it. So you'll see me use unconventional stuff. It's okay. That's just how we roll around here. All right, let's dump in our sugar. All right, there's our sugar. And then we need 1.5 cups of flour. So we got to get 1.5 cups of flour. So this is the way I store my open bags of flour. I just put them in a Ziploc baggie. So we're going to get 1.5 cups of flour, Macy. How many? How many cups? Do you remember what I just said?
Yes.
1.5. All right, so here comes our 1. All right, let's tamp that out. How's that look, Macy?
It's good.
It's good? All right, you want to help me? All right, oops, let's put it in there. There's 1. Made a little mess. But you know what?
Yes.
Do we care that we made a little mess?
Yes.
We do. What are we going to do with it? What are we going to do with our mess?
I don't know.
We'll clean it up later. We'll clean it up later. Okay? Perfect. All right, you keep mixing that together. So there's our 1.5 cups of flour. Now we need a teaspoon of baking soda. All right, we need a teaspoon of baking soda. That's this one.
This one.
This one right here. Now, I've always heard that you put the baking soda in your refrigerator and it'll soak up the odors. don't use that baking soda to cook with. You will not like that flavor. So here we go, Macy. Put it back in there, baby. Hold on to this because we got to use this to measure out our baking soda. And it always takes forever to use a container of baking soda unless you bake on a regular basis, which I do not with baking soda anyway. So once you're done with the baking soda, I think it costs like 58 cents. Just put it in your fridge and let it soak up the odor. You'll be all right. All right, Macy, we got to get one of these, of this. You want help? Here we go. You want to dump it in? Dump it. There we go. Good job. Let's take a look at what we got going on over here. All right, this is what we've got going on over here. We've put in our baking soda. Macy's dropped the teaspoon measure into the bowl, which that's okay. Let's just dump that in there, make sure we keep it so we have everything we need. And we did make a little mess back here. It'll be all right. We'll pick that up later. All right, keep it in the bowl. Where do we want it? In the bowl. All right, good job, Macy. All right, now we're gonna start with, we're gonna get our cinnamon, our ginger, our cloves, and our sea salt. And once we get all that in there, we'll be back. Okay, we've gotten the rest of our cinnamon and our ginger and our cloves and our sea salt, and we put it all in there. So now what we have to do is we've got to whisk it all together. So we got to do a really good job, Macy, and get it all mixed up. Okay?
Yes.
Okay. You like this?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
All right, what do you say?
Thank you.
Thank you. That's really fun. Macy, that's good manners. Thank you. All right. So we've got our dry ingredients all mixed together. Now what we're going to do with these is we're going to set it aside. Tamp it off, May. We're going to set it aside and we're going to get our wet ingredients going together. Macy, thank you for doing a good job. Did you enjoy that? Huh? Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so we'll be back. Now we're ready to work with our wet ingredients. Macy, do you remember what this is?
Yeah, pumpkin.
Yes, that is pumpkin. So this is our pumpkin. You can get it at any grocery store. Or if you're really feeling nostalgic, you can make it yourself. I was not feeling as nostalgic, so I just bought a can of pumpkin. All right, Macy, let's put it in the bowl. So it's 3/4 of a cup of pumpkin. And we'll start out with that in our bowl. Got to scrape it out and get it all in there. You want to taste it? You want to try it? What does it taste like?
Pumpkin.
Does it taste like pumpkin? All right, well that's good. All right, so we've got our pumpkin, and now we're gonna put in, hold on a minute, not yet, leave that in the bowl for now. Now we've got some vegetable oil. Macy's gonna dump that for us. All right, so that was a 1/2 cup of vegetable oil that we just put in. And then, for the last things, what do we have, May?
This.
What is it?
That's an egg.
That's an egg. How many do we have?
1, 2, 3.
Oh, how many do we have?
1, 2.
We have 2 eggs. So these 2 eggs are gonna go in, okay? Let me, oh, no, don't do that. All right, so we're gonna crack the eggs, and I was taught a long time ago that, because I usually crack it on the edge of a bowl. So I was told a long time ago that if you just whack it on the countertop, that it will do a really good job and it doesn't like split in half on you. So we're gonna whack it. Guess who's eating butter? All right, so we're gonna whack this egg on the counter. All right, Macy, you ready to put that egg in there?
Squeeze, squeeze.
Squeeze, squeeze, and in goes the egg. We have how many more? How many more we got? Just that one. All right, so let me pop it on the edge of the counter, or on the countertop flat, and in it goes. All right, so there we have it. Hold on a minute. Let me wipe my hands off real quick, and I'll show you what we got going on. Going on here. There we go. This is what we got going on. All right. She's still eating the butter. Hey, Macy.
Huh?
Let's stop eating the butter, okay?
Yes.
Okay. We got to have that butter because we're going to make a frosting. We're going to make our own frosting today. So, Macy, guess what we're going to do?
Huh?
We're going to whisk. Is this a whisk?
Yes.
Okay. We're going to whisk. That's the flour that we made a mess with on the counter a little while ago. Macy's gonna clean that up for us. Okay, we gotta whisk this. So here's us whisking. We gotta whisk away. I'm gonna try to do it where you can see it. We gotta get it all mixed together, Macy, here, help me out. We gotta get it all mixed together.
Where's the egg?
Where'd it go? Where'd the egg go? Is it in there? It is. All right. So now that we've gotten it all combined, now what we've got to do, here, take a look at that. That's our combined product. Now what we've got to do is we've got to mix our dry ingredients with our wet ingredients. So, Macy, are you ready to mix both of them together?
Yes.
Excuse me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now we're going to mix all our ingredients together. All right, Macy, here we go. All right, so Macy is going to stir with the whisk. Stir with the whisk. And I'm going to start putting this in our dry ingredients. Stir, May. Stir it really good. Oh, there you go. All right, slow down. We gotta slow down, Macy. Macy, look at me. We gotta slow down, baby. All right, start mixing. All right, we gotta mix it. Go ahead. Cooking with Grammy is never gonna be clean, but hopefully, the best thing that comes out of it is not going to be the tasty treats that we make, but it's the time that we spend together. And this, folks, is what's called building a legacy. Building a legacy just 1 minute at a time makes making a mess that much sweeter. All right, so I'm going to help Macy get all of this combined, and when we're ready to put it into our cupcake holders, we will come back. We'll see you in just a minute. Okay, we're back. And here is our final batter. And then this is what we're working with. We're working with little like mini muffin tins and liners. So there are for our mini cupcakes. So Macy, let's start putting our liners into our tin. How many is that? One. 2.
3.
All right. Here's 3. What comes after 3? 4. Count them. 5. How many is that?
1.
6.
1.
7. 8. 9. 10. 11, 12. How many is that, Macy?
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Let's try this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we're making 2 pans of 12, which will give us 24 mini cupcakes. So we're going to line this next pan with the purple color. Macy, let me help you. There are some things Macy can do by herself, and then there are some things that she just needs help with. We don't ever let her use the knife or cutting shears or anything like that, because how old are you, Macy?
3.
How old are you? Look at me. Look at me. How old are you?
3.
Okay, so Macy's going to be 3 this month. So she's not quite 3 yet. So we don't let her do a whole lot of things by herself. But there are some things that Macy can do, like she can help put the liners in the muffin tin. So that is a great thing. You are doing such a good job. Very good. You're welcome. You are welcome. There's that one. Here.
1.
1, 2, 3,
4.
and 4. All right, we'll put this one last straggly one over here. So we don't need that. So we have 24 mini cupcakes that we're going to be making. So what we're going to do next is we're going to start to spoon in our batter. Now, Macy, you're probably going to need some assistance with this. Let me see. Because it's a pretty thick batter. It's not very thin. So see, it's pretty thick. Macy, what are you doing?
I eat them butter.
What are you doing?
I eat butter.
You're eating the butter. Hey,
Yeah.
Macy,
Hmm?
let's stop eating the butter and make our cupcakes, okay? All right. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and get these spooned in. I'm going to help Macy, and then I am going to put them in the oven because Macy is not old enough to do that yet. So we'll see you back when the muffins are completed. Okay, we're back. The cupcakes are in the oven, and I set the kitchen timer for about 8 minutes just so that I can check them to see kind of how done they are within 8 minutes. As you can see, Macy's back there. She's ready to get started with our frosting. So I set the camera back a little bit just so you can get a fuller picture, and we're going to go ahead and make our cream cheese frosting. So our cream cheese and our butter have both been softened, so I left them out on the counter for a couple hours just so that they would be really soft and able to work with our mixer. So here we go. You ready?
Yes.
All right. We got to mix the butter and the cream cheese. Okay? So let's put the cream cheese in the bowl. Here, put that down. Put the cream cheese in the bowl. Perfect. What's on your hands? Cream cheese. There you go. What do you think? Does it taste good? All right, here, look. Now we got to put the butter in. All right, there you go. Good job, Macy. Now, we have to mix those two together. But they're kind of hard to do, aren't they? How they taste.
It's good.
All right, keep this out because now we're going to use the mixer. And the mixer's going to go straight in there like that, and then we're going to turn it on. You ready? All right.
What is that?
This is called the mixer, and it's mixing the cream cheese and the butter all together. We want to make sure it gets all good and mixed in there. All right. is we're going to start adding our sugar. May I have this, please? So we're going to need to rinse that off. Don't ever be afraid to just rinse things off. It's part of the experience.
What's you do?
How's it taste?
It's good.
Is it good? All right. Well, wait until we add all this sugar. Watch this. We are going to add confectioner's sugar. 4 cups. All right, Macy. We need to add 4 of these. You gonna count for me? All right. How many is this?
1.
1.
Where's you going?
What's this one? How many is this?
3.
2.
It smells good.
Does it smell good?
Yeah.
Good. That's 2. Hold on. How many is this?
3.
Very good. That's 3. And we need 1 more. How many is that?
That's 1.
2, 3, and 1 more makes
1.
4.
4.
All right. So just because those weren't completely even cups, I'm gonna pour just a little bit extra in. Grammy made a mess. You gonna clean that up for me, Macy? Hold on a second. Let me put that in the sink. We don't want that. Is it good? All right. Can I skip the rest of that into the sink now? Okay. All right. That was good, huh? Hold on. We got to mix this. Would you like to help me? All right. Hold my hand right there. Right there. Hold my hand. Hold my hand. No.
What's he doing?
We're mixing.
What?
We want it to get all mixed together. All right, hold on. Is it loud?
Yes. What's he doing?
We're mixing. All right, we got one more thing that has to go in here. Hold on. And that's vanilla. We got to put some vanilla in, Macy. This is vanilla. I want you to smell it. Does it smell good? All right, we have to put 2 of these in. You can hold it. 1. And 2. Very good. All right. Hold on.
Hold it.
You gonna try that? How's it taste?
It's good.
Is it good? All right, here we go. No, don't touch. It would be dangerous if you touched it now. You could get your finger caught.
Why?
Because those are going around and around. All right, Macy, what'd we make? Did we make a frosting? Yes, we did. How does it taste?
It's good.
Is it good? Good. I think it's going to taste really good, everything combined together. And there's our frosting. All right. We'll see you shortly. Tell the folks, we'll see you shortly. Oh no. Sadness. All right, so this is something that every household should enjoy doing. When you're done with the beaters and you've, no, don't put it back in, and you've mixed everything up, there's nothing better than getting to lick the beater of what's on there. How is it, May?
Better.
Is it good? It is good, isn't it? All right. Well, while Macy enjoys the beater, we're just waiting on the cupcakes to come out of the oven. And so once they come out, we will let them cool, and then we'll be back to put the frosting on our cupcakes. See you soon. Okay, so our mini cupcakes are done and they're out of the oven, and I'm about to get the frosting ready to put it on. And so one of the things that my husband taught me a long time ago is to take a plastic baggie and cut the edge, the little corner tip out, and then just put the little tip in there. See? So this is the one we're going to use. I don't know what they're called. I don't hardly ever use them. But I thought for today, we'd do it. What the heck? So anyway, I'm going to cut the little corner. And it's just a little bit. You don't want it too big of a hole. And you don't want the plastic tip to end up in your frosting, so move it to the side. So then I'm going to take the bag and just take the tip and set it into the corner. And just kind of stretch it on. Just where it's snug. And then take the bag, and it'll probably pop out a little bit. It's okay. It's not rocket science, and it's not perfection. We don't need it to be. And then I'm going to just start taking my frosting and putting it in the bag. So that's what's happening now. And we'll be back in just a second as we frost. All right, so we're ready to start frosting. We're ready to start frosting, May May. Are you ready to frost?
Yeah.
Or are you ready to eat?
Eat.
You're ready to eat. All right, so here's what we got to do. We're going to frost our cupcakes. How's that look?
It's good.
Does it look good?
Yes.
It does look good. All right, there's one.
One.
You want to help me squeeze? Let's go around. Is it good?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to make this.
Squeeze it.
I'm going to do it.
Yeah, I'm helping you. You're helping me, actually. You want to do it by yourself?
Yes.
All right. Go for it. You got to move it. Is it good? Hold on. Let's kind of position this a little bit better. It takes a little bit of pressure to squeeze it out. Oh, yeah, that's pressure. All right, stop. Stop. All right, let's do this one.
I'm doing it.
All right.
I'm going to do it myself.
Okay. Let me help squeeze. You go around in circle. All right. Let me scoot you over a little bit. How about that? All right.
I'm going around.
Yeah. Okay. Very good, Macy. Those are beautiful.
This.
Yeah. You like that? Yeah.
What's this?
That's our frosting.
What's this?
It's the frosting. Taste it. Okay. How was that?
It's good.
Good. All right. So here's what we're gonna do. Stand up a second. Look at the camera over there. We're gonna finish frosting up our cupcakes, And then Mom and little brother are on their way to pick up Macy from Grammy's house. So when they get here, we're gonna let them have a treat and we'll see how they like it. So tune in for the final part of our video, the taste test. All right, so here we are, and here's Macy. And Macy's about to eat the very first cupcake. And look who showed up. Who's this? Hey, Caden. This is Caden. This is my grandson, and he's about to get a cupcake too. All right, Macy, take a bite. Take a bite. How's it taste?
It's good.
Is it good? Is it good? Caden, would you like a cupcake? Yes, ma'am.
Me.
Let's give Caden a cupcake. All right, here we go. Eat your cupcake. Ooh, is it good? Is it good, Caden? It is. Macy, did you know that we just made cupcakes together? We did. We just made cupcakes together and it was so fun. But best of all, we get cupcakes and a memory of cooking together. So that's what's cooking with Grammy today. We'll see you next time.